from Newell at the edge of the box. Sherwood continues. Sherwood with a free header. And Blackburn Rovers have scored with 50 seconds of the second half gone.
Rob! I was listening to that.
I know.
What is it now?
We discussed it.
What?
We discussed it.
Well, I don't know what you want me to say.
I want you to tell her that she can't wear it.
I can't.
We discussed it. We agreed that a football kit wasn't right.
We'd agreed that the pedal car was a good idea.
You put them up to it.
That's not true.
Well, then why did they get it?
Sedge probably asked them.
Why do you call her that?
Sue, everyone does.
Her name is Sarah.
But everyone calls her Sedge.
You think it's one big joke, don't you?
Well, I can't see what your big problem is.
If we let her go on like this, we'll pay for it. You mark my words. She'll be trouble if we let her go on like this.
Go on like what?
Rob, she's a girl. A 3-year-old girl, for crying out loud. And how do you think I feel? All the other girls at playgroup come in after their birthdays in their new dresses with their new dolls, and Sarah starts around in her football kit.
She loves that kid.
It's embarrassing. All the other moms are looking at me and thinking, well, I don't know what they must think.
Does it matter what they think?
Yes, it does. It'd be like you posing off around town in a bra and suspenders.
And there was me thinking you'd really go for that sort of thing.
We spent a lot of money on that pedal car to make up for her not having the kit. That should have been the end of it.
Can't you see, Sue, even with the pedal car, she's not happy unless she's getting it to skid.
And who taught her to do that, I wonder?
She found out for herself.
Oh, you treat her like a boy. What'll be next, a pint of lager down at the club with her mates?
I just follow what appears to interest her.
Well, I hope you'll be just as pleased when she starts doing the things that all the other little girls do.
She loves that kid.
She looks like a boy.
She looks great. And you know what kids are like. Next month, she'll be onto something else. You'll see.
Well, I hope so. Because then I can throw it away.
By the time I was about 9, I was well known for playing football at my school. Mom and Dad thought I'd gone off football, because I never really talked about it to them.
Sedge used to come to school in the skirt that up at the side, and at lunchtime she'd rip it off.
Put it on!
The dinner ladies used to say.
I can't play football in a skirt!
So she would put it back on, roll it up, and tuck it into the shorts she was wearing like some great nappy. Underneath these were
Huge, muscly legs! Oh my god!
she was better than all the other boys, except Abdul, and he's professional now.
I only ever played at lunchtime. I never even thought about asking to be on the school team. I knew I wouldn't be allowed.
Football is a boys' game. Only boys should play it. Any girl playing football should be rounded up and shot in the head at least 4 times.
Anyways, the team were doing fine without me under the expert leadership.
23-0!
Of our teacher, Mr. Brewer.
Quite a good result, lads. But I wanted 24!
God.
We'd won the league the previous year.
And if we got a draw in our final match, nothing could have stopped us from winning it again.
Introducing
Quentin.
I got to be in.
Someone's got to, Paul. Just create a soppy character with a very corny lisp.
Quentin! Quentin! Quentin!
All
right, then.
Quentin! The big head.
Wasn't I brilliant today, sir? You are a lucky teacher of someone like me on your team.
We certainly wouldn't be the same without you, Quentin.
Yeah.
Introducing Quentin's daddy, played with a full sense of irony by
A female. Quentin's daddy, who I might add serves on numerous of the comedies, should be played by a strong, muscular man.
Well, we disagree, so get on with it.
My son's is an exceptional talent, and this Brewer has never recognized him for what he is. Emergency!
Abdul twisted his ankle.
in a country dancing lesson?
I serve on numerous of the comedies and am highly respected.
Get him off! Get him off! Get him off! Get him off! Get him off!
Quentin is becoming far too prima donna. If he's not careful, I'll be dropping him.
Yeah!
No! This is a outrage!
Sir, what are we gonna do about the missing player?
Everyone wanted Sedge to play.
Everyone!
Except Quentin!
And Quentin's daddy, who has accepted for ourselves a numerous
Get on with it!
Girls do not play football in our league.
Get your kid, Sedge. You're playing. I'll just phone your mom.
Sir, do you have to? She doesn't even know I play football. She'll hate it.
I think you must have made a mistake, Mr. Brewer. I'm Sarah's mom, Sarah Stanbury.
Sarah is very good at football. She plays every lunchtime.
I do hope you've made a mistake, Mr. Brewer.
You don't have any objections, do you?
I really don't know what to say.
Good. I hope you'd agree.
Mr. Brewer! Mr. Brewer! Why me? My daughter playing for the school football team? What have I done to deserve this?
Sedge played and scored 2 of the team's 6 goals. Willie had 1 match left, and it was obvious. Sedge should partner up front with Abdul. Quentin is to be dropped.
Ew, boo, no!
Players from Found Heart football team.
Abdul.
Steven. Sedge. The cream. Win our match and off we steam. On the way home we pass the shop. Got no money, but that won't stop. Us mischief makers, regulation breakers. Walk, 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 drifters.
For apprentice shoplifters.
Ting! Shopkeeper.
Distract. Trapped.
Unzip. Nick. Chocolates. Crisps. Barbie doll.
Barbie doll.
Zip.
Is she looking?
Yes, distract.
And zip. Nick. Hot noodles. Sandwiches. Reduced to clear. Financial time. Cuddly toy. Zip.
Is she looking?
Yes. Distract.
Your turn, Sedge.
Unzip. Nick. Pens. Footy mag. Transformers. Zip. Is she looking?
Yes.
Leggings! Tearing down the streets! Zip bags full with no receipts! Hearts are pumping, minds are jumping, will they catch us? Send dispatches to the local police! Out of breath at the top of the hill. Got a stitch, but what a thrill it was. Nicking from a shop. Team bondings and fond farewells we all did swap. Mom was delighted to see me when I got home after that. My first school football match. She couldn't stop congratulating me.
Don't you move until you've got those blimmin' football boots off.
All right, Mom, keep your hair on.
You'd better get upstairs and have a shower. And no wonder your shoes get so scuffed. Oh, what must they think of us?
Who?
Everyone. The teachers. I won't be able to show my face at parents' evening.
You will, I swear twice.
And what happens if you get injured?
I'll go to hospital. Mr. Moore said I could play in a league match.
And where will you get changed?
But he said you were okay with it.
I did not give my permission.
Come on, he said you did.
Well, maybe this once. But it won't be happening again.
Thanks, Mom.
Get up those stairs and take a shower. Look at disgrace. Don't believe it.
Sedge's mom had a bit of a surprise, but that was nothing to compare with how Quentin and his dad would react. When they were to find out I was to drop Quentin with Sedge. Quentin, I'm afraid you won't be playing with us this match.
But sir, if we lose it, we'll
Sarah Stanbury is a better player than you.
Sarah Stanbury?
Quentin, it's my job to pick a team.
But she can't be as good as me.
Why not?
She can't be because,
Why?
sir, Sarah Stanbury is a girl.
10 out of 10 for observation, Quentin!
If she plays in a league match, I'll tell my daddy and he'll come down here and shoot her in the head four times.
Come here and say that!
That's what my daddy says. My daddy services on numerous football committees and is very well respected for his services to football. Football, says my daddy, is a man's game. So now, I'll tell him and he'll come shoot both of you. You're both stupid twits!
I'll be very pleased to talk with him, Quentin. Very pleased!
Hard luck, Quentin! Hard luck, son! Hard luck, Quentin! He's got you on the run! We're on our way to winning! We're on our way to winning! We're on our way to winning! And Sedge is gonna score! And Sedge is gonna score!
Wait, we can't call her Sedge. We have to call her Jason.
And Jason's gonna score! And Jason's gonna score! We're on our way to winning the league, and Jason's gonna score! Ole, 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 ole! Ole, ole, ole!
The match was going well. After only 15 minutes, the score was...
2-0!
But then, almost from nowhere, Quentin's father appeared from the opposite side of the touchline. I fear he may want to have a little discussion with me.
What the? Do you think you're doing, Brewer?
He marched across and made that fly.
Why isn't my Quentin on the team?
If you really want to know, I think he has a bad attitude problem.
It's you, Brewer. It's you who has that attitude problem. I serve on numerous football
Your highly respected services to football. I know. So you're bound to recognize that the person in his shirt is a better player.
The person playing in Quentin's shirt is a girl.
At the very moment, no word of a lie. Sedge, who has a refilled right foot, planted a 15-yard shot right at the corner of the net. Thanks, Sedge! Good goal, Yanko, I've seen it!
You're not even listening to me, you.
I'm not here to listen to you. I'm here to encourage my team.
Well, some encouragement you give my son. You humiliated him.
We are achieving a good result. So as far as I'm concerned, my team selection is entirely vindicated. Your son does not have any divine right in our school's football team, even if you served in every Blue Wicket football committee that's ever been convened.
Oh, you leave me no choice. I will make arrangements to see your headmaster tomorrow and remove my son from Courtyard School.
Well, if that's really what you want to do, it's your choice. But really, over a bloody football match!
No, Mr. Brewer, there is a principle at stake here.
And for once, I completely agree with you.
You will be hearing from me, Mr. Brewer, you.
Let's have another! The next few minutes are all a bit of a blur. I don't quite know what had happened. The ref called both teams together. I was at the opposite side of the pitch. I couldn't really see what was going on.
There's a girl on the pitch! Come on now. It'll be very easy to find out who you are. Alright then. If you're not gonna play ball with me, I guess I'll just have to ask all of you lads to take off your shirts. What's your name, girl?
Ref, it's my responsibility. You're gonna have to sort this out with me.
Well, there's been a complaint. I ought to let you know that the results from this match probably won't stand. You can't cancel my goal! Everyone saw it! Everyone knows it was the best in the match! It's so stupid, just because I'm a girl. Why should it even matter? It's what the rules say, young lady, and your coach knew it too. The rules are pathetic, and they won't stop me from playing! They will stop you from playing in this league!
Any rule that prevents the best player from playing can't be right.
I should be reporting this to the Schoolboys Football Association. We'll let them decide for us, shall we? teacher at the time, and also used to teach for netball. There was one conversation that I had with Sarah that I remember really quite distinctly. It was just myself and a few others from her class discussing what they were going to do when they left school. They were saying things like,
When I grow up, I want to be an actor.
when I grow up, I want to be an astronaut. There were also some mundane things like, when I grow up, I'm going to work in a shop.
When I grow up, I want to work in an office.
I was hardly prepared for what Sarah was about to say.
When I grow up, I want to have a sex change.
Why, Sarah? I was mentally preparing myself for all sorts of possible reasons. Everything was just buzzing around in my mind. The reason, though, was very clear.
I want to have a sex change so that I can play football properly in a men's game.
That was it. That was her sole reason for wanting it. It was sad to discover that a 9-year-old child had to think along those lines to pursue in her dream in life, and that in this day and age, there is not quality in something as basic as a sports activity.
Schoolboys Football Association.
Response to referees' reports.
Wrist slapping time.
If you throw football open to girls, then the Netball Association will have to change their rules to allow boys to play.
So?
It's just not practical spending time and money setting up a school girls' league. At most, you'd only be able to drum up 50 girls from the entirety of Southampton.
But she's only 10. Can't you give her a suspension?
No,
to play?
we cannot. Furthermore, if this situation is repeated, either you, Mr. Brewer, or the school you are appointed to will receive a ban.
Somehow I got the impression that I'd be abandoned somewhere in the region of 10 years.
Now, if you don't go away, I will shoot you. He won't be bothering me again.
To the right! I knew I stood! It was blatant discrimination! Thank heavens things change now!
Yes, they have, and I'm going to tell you how. Girls have more opportunities to play in schools and in small-sided leagues. In 1998, the FA funded a talent identification and performance program. As a result, there are over 20 centers of excellence for the best girls aged 10 to 16 and professional men's clubs. So I guess we've done well, considering one of them is at Southampton FC.
Great, but why did the FA ban women's football in the first place?
It was a long time ago.
Yeah, 1921 to be precise. But why? Just tell me why!
Well, they believed it wasn't suitable.
Ha 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 ha! They were worried that the popularity of the women's game, while the men were away at war, would threaten the men's game. That's why the FA suddenly branded it as unsuitable.
We did rescind the ban in 1971.
Yeah, 50 years of prejudice.
It's an irrelevant sidetrack. Brewer, just carry on with the story.
I will, but I think you and the FA have considerable ground to cover, even now. So, to help Sedge, I've contacted Pat Chapman. She was the then top local female football team, the manager of Red Star Southampton. Maybe she could help Sedge.
After only one training session, she offered me a contract.
However, the rules of the Women's League at the time stated that clubs aren't allowed to play anyone in a league match under the age of 13.
I had 3 whole years to wait. It wasn't fair, but I was happy, as long as I could train along with the rest of the women.
There's another thing, Sedge. If you do sign for Red Star, you won't be able to play in any other team.
What, not even England?
One step at a time, eh, Sedge?
I'll be playing for England before long. You'll see.
Hands up, high, take it out and give your all for
Red Star, I knew I could make it. I mean, they were one of the best women's football teams in the country. Everything was going so well. But I was not prepared for what was going to happen a few months later. I arrived home from school to find a policewoman sitting in my front room.
I've been called in tonight to talk to you about shoplifting from drifters over the past 6 months.
What could I say?
Sedge, the police officer found these transformers hidden in your room.
I was so humiliated. There was nothing I could do. So I admitted it.
Was anyone else involved?
I couldn't grasp my mates up. It's just not done. Well, is it?
Do you know someone by the name of Stephen Carey?
Damn it, they knew all along. They just wanted to see if I'd tell tales.
Stephen was caught shoplifting this morning, and when asked who else had been involved, he mentioned your name.
That traitor, and here I am protecting him.
We'll ask you to make a list of all the things you've taken, then on Wednesday, they'll come up to the station with all the things on the list, and we'll have you make a statement.
What'll happen?
My senior officer will decide from then.
In the end, I was given a verbal warning and told nothing would go on my record unless I got into trouble again before I was 18. The ball was in my court.
Get up to your room, now.
Go on, Sedge.
She shouldn't be hanging around with these boys trying to prove herself all the time.
So what are we gonna do?
Ban her from Red Star.
The season won't start again till August, so that'll hardly affect her.
That depends on how long we ban her for.
What do you mean?
A ban for next season should make the point.
The whole of next season?
Well, why not?
It would be like a lifetime to her.
We've got to do something that'll hurt her.
But she's got a real talent. Everyone down there says so.
It's only because no other girls play. Anyway, she can't play for the blimmin' team until she's 13.
That's not the point.
What exactly is the point?
She's done something wrong, she's been seen by the police, and she's been scared. But it has nothing to do with her training at Red Star.
Okay, then what do you suggest?
We could stop her pocket money, something like that.
That's not serious enough.
We could make her do all the washing up. You know she'd find that difficult.
Rob, you know what she's like. We need a warehouse full of super glue to fix all the breakages. No, Rob. I'm quite serious on this one. We need to make a stand.
How long are you banning me for?
We've decided that the ban should be for next season.
What, all of it?
That's what we've decided.
But you can't.
You've got to realize how serious it is, Sedge.
You've done this, haven't you? You've done all of this to try and stop me from playing football, haven't you?
We're not going to change our minds, are we, Rob?
Sedge, this is the decision that we've come to together.
If I were a boy, you'd never have done this to me. And anyway, if I were a boy, it wouldn't matter so much because I could still play for the school.
You've got to see the punishment through, Sedge.
What am I going to say to Pat? I don't want to know what's happened.
Then we won't tell her.
She'll think I've lost interest.
We can find a way around it somehow.
How?
Well, we've got some time to think on that.
There's no way around it.
Sedge! No amount of argument is going to make us change our minds.
I hate you! I really hate you!
That year was by no means Sedge's favorite.
The ban was compounded by a long teacher strike, where all after-school activities were stopped.
At 12, she transferred to a local secondary school, where the sports facilities were amazing.
But initially, there was no more opportunity for my football to develop.
But she kept her interest up, and after serving her year's ban, was back at Red Star training for her 13th birthday, when she could finally play in the league.
Once again, she would be fighting for a spot in the team.
She was fired with determination.
Driven with ambition.
To be the best.
To be the winner.
The scorer of goals.
The girl who scores the goals!
But at 13, there were other surprises in store. Other hurdles to jump. Introducing Debbie, Sedge's 8-year-old sister, and very much
a girl.
A wicked idea to get my own back on my big sister. Dad?
Yes, Debbie.
Can I ask you something?
Sure.
What's a Tampax?
Pardon, Debbie?
Shouldn't I ask them?
No, of course you should.
Wicked, then what are they?
They are something girls use when they get older.
Sedge's system?
Why'd you ask that?
I can't tell.
Come on, Debbie, please. I want you to. What's going on?
She'll kill me.
What do you mean?
You know, strangle, stab, suffocate.
Debbie, please, I want you to.
She's making me go to the shop to buy them for her.
Oh, has she now?
Wicked, she's really in trouble.
Sedge's first period was a real bombshell. She couldn't put up with how she felt. She was angry and resentful, and it was another problem that men just didn't have to have. She thought it would be the end of her sport. She even asked me to have an operation to remove it permanently. She even made me take it up with the doctor. But by a stroke of luck, she met a young guy, straight out of college, with all new ideas. He explained to her that every sportswoman in the world had this problem, and there was a solution. He gave her a pill to control her period, bring it backwards and forwards to ensure she was all right for sports fixtures. It was as if a big load had been lifted off her. It was just as if she had an operation and it was all cured. She was over the moon, but that was only the start. Soon, there'd be an ongoing saga. Every day when she arrived home from school,
And it started significantly just after her 13th birthday, when she became eligible to play for Red Stars League team.
Oh, hi, Mom.
Hi, love. Sarah! You have got your bra on, haven't you?
I took it off because I had to take a shower at school.
Well, why didn't you put it back on?
No point, I was coming home.
What difference does that make?
It itches.
You'll get used to it.
I don't see why I have to wear one.
You just do.
Why can't I wear what I want to wear? I don't make sure you or Dad have got your knickers on.
You just have to wear one and that's fine.
Why?
Suppose someone notices and comments to me about it. You know what? You're of an age where men will notice.
But I don't care.
I just don't understand why you're so funny about wearing them.
You know why? They get in the way!
What do you mean they get in the way?
Oh, you wouldn't understand. You don't play football!
Oh, gosh, if anything, they should help you. Oh, thank God you're home. Sarah came back again from school without her bra on.
if you want to go to football training tonight, you're gonna put the bloody thing on.
You don't understand!
No, I don't. Do we have to have an inspection every morning and every night? We get upset, you get upset, and the radiator in your room gets beaten up again and again?
If she doesn't wear it, we'll have the teachers phoning us up about it.
Well, she will wear it, won't you, Sedge? Won't you, Sedge?
I suppose so.
Good. Now go get ready for football to be there by 6 o'clock. And Sedge,
What?
I bought this for you.
What is it?
Have a look.
Wow. Thanks, Dad.
Just make sure you put your bra on, eh?
All right, then.
What the hell did you go into that for?
What?
You know what? You didn't say that you were
Well,
going
Sue, she served her bad, and I wanted her to know that at least one of us is behind her.
The other day she was even talking about going professional and going to Italy.
Well, that's what she'd have to do.
Rob, she's 13.
She can dream. I doubt she'll go out there, but if she did, that's great. She's got an interest, and she's committed to it. And it's really healthy.
I just don't want her to, come on, Rob, what do these women who play football look like?
Oh, I don't take notice, really?
Since when do you not take notice of women?
It's not that they all look the same, it's just that they all play football.
So why can't you give me a serious answer?
They come in all shapes and sizes. Women athletes, tennis players, women down our club.
Well, you wouldn't find women down at our club playing football.
Mom!
Yes, Debbie?
Can I show you something?
Of course you can, Debbie. Debbie! What are you doing?
I've got Sedge's bra on.
Oh, I can see that, sweetie, but why are you wearing it?
Well, Sarah won't wear it. I think it looks wicked.
It looks lovely, darling, but I reckon it would look even better under your jumper.
Really?
Oh.
I remember once in a muck around match with my friends at the sports center. There weren't enough shirts to go around and I was a sub. One of the nippers suddenly got injured and I had to come on in a bit of a hurry. He gave me a shirt and I went to go hide behind a bush. By this time, I had developed a habit of conveniently losing my bras. And on this occasion, I wasn't wearing one. It was so embarrassing. Everyone was looking over and laughing at me.
Guys! Boom!
But that wasn't quite as embarrassing as when my little scam was uncovered.
Sedge, what's this?
Dad, that's mine.
I know. I found it in the garage, hidden behind some shelves.
Dad, please.
You'll never guess what's in here, Sue.
What is it, Rob?
Dad.
Go on, you'll never
What?
believe it.
Dad, don't!
What?
Run!
Sarah!
Dad!
You never guess how many's in here.
Oh, Dad, please.
16!
That'll be enough to last you a long time to come.
I'm off out.
Sarah!
I'll be back in about an hour. I'm going to go meet Paul at the shop.
Setting me up for just a knocker me down, 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 down. I'm going down, 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 down. I'm going down, 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 down. I'm going down, down, down.
Local shops. Hard nuts.
A quaint little hideaway for napping betweenies.
Keep themselves
cleanies. Where saucy secrets are given their first airing of this generation.
Flavored with a strong scent of trying to invent.
A better story than the one the night before, welcoming peers' ears approve. Before the following night, they go on to improve
And prove
themselves. Real life Chinese whispers, where truth and fantasy merge to emerge as
I'm growing up.
All this outside the local shop, alongside
Environmentally friendly.
human consumer, providing new ball substitutes for new lineker
To score another scorcher. Hurry shouting! No doubting the skill of that particular kill. But we're only on the outside. Inside, Kids' Eyes Paradise. A shop selling sugary sweets and sweet picture comics. Just above, hidden review.
A few out of reach dirty mags. But pickies the wet behind the ears as love to spy.
Sexism on the shelf making pout.
The mags and miles of fags takes you from riches to rags. Dozens and dozens
And dozens.
waiting for lips to drool
Or some fool.
to buy them. Why are each thrill out of reach of each and every kid?
Well, maybe not.
Ain't the money shopkeeper, but very kindly. What a find, a child styled on street corner adults and ready to be trapped. Strapped into wanting
Cigarettes.
20 euros, please.
He says in his most adult of voices, but not bothered to wear his false, expensive beard.
Are you sure you're over 16, honey?
Says the shopkeeper.
Yeah, I just had my birthday. I'm 48.
He says, exposing how immoral they really are. And in case they see through his little fiction, he puts his false beard on.
That's good.
We have to ask, just to cover ourselves, you know. Give me all your money. Bags are expensive.
But worth it.
They're certainly worth it to me. Ching.
Congrats, huh?
Think, Sedge. Think of your football. Don't be a Burke.
Don't want to spanner up your work.
Yeah, suppose so. Spanner number 1.
Clank.
Hard nuts.
Breathe in. Inhale. Cough. Breathe in. Inhale. Cough. Breathe in. Inhale. Cough.
Good, aren't they?
Breathe in. Inhale. Cough.
Yeah, suppose so. Paul, what would you do if you had a daughter like me?
What do you mean?
Would you let her play football in that?
Of course.
What if your son wants to be a ballerina?
Oh, I don't know.
No, go on. What would you think?
I would be embarrassed.
What, like my mom is about me?
Do you ever wish you were a boy?
No way, why?
Just wondering.
My mom's strange. She's quite the businesswoman. The latest is that my dad's bought this new place for the company, and there's a shop attached to it. Mom and Auntie Lerner are going to manage it. Well, traditionally, that's a man's job. She doesn't get that a second thought, does she? I just don't understand her. She doesn't make any sense. Paul, I'm sorry, am I boring you?
What? No.
What's up then?
Sedge,
Yeah?
I forgot to tell you something.
Yeah?
I just don't know how to put it.
Okay, what on earth are you going to say?
It's really awkward.
Well, don't then. I don't care.
No, but I need to.
This is stupid.
I've been getting hassled recently.
What do you mean?
People reckon I'm seeing it.
And?
Just that it might affect my chances of going out with other girls.
You ass!
I'm sorry, I know.
Yeah, I thought you were my best friend, Paul.
I know, and it's stupid because I can talk to you better than anyone else.
You know, people are always asking me about me and you, and honestly, it's none of their business.
But they make it their business.
You can't fall to these people, Paul. You're dusting me off just because I'm a girl, like you said you'd never do.
Yeah, I know, it's just that.
Just what?
I can't say it.
So that's it, is it?
No, don't go.
If you've got nothing else to say to me, there's no point in me hanging around.
Sedge!
Well, is there?
I don't think you'll understand.
Try me,
It's Cassie.
slut.
She's not Sedge.
In my opinion, she is.
It's just that she'll keep going out with me unless I stop seeing her.
Yeah, but Paul, I'm a friend. It's different with friends.
I know, it's just.
So what's gonna happen at school then? We don't sit next to each other no more? We don't play football no more? We don't talk to each other no more? We don't mess about no more? Everything is going to change because some slut starts telling you what to do. I thought you were my best friend, Paul. I thought you were my very best friend.
I don't know what to think.
I get it all the time with this bloody girl business. Why does it matter so much to everyone anyways?
Sorry, I think.
Well, you ought to.
I'm sorry.
So what are we gonna do now?
You want another cigarette?
Good idea.
Forbidden fruit, festering in her lungs.
Nicotine, age, temptation came to kill that, some say, misplaced football skill.
1 year on and all those boring
Don't smoke!
warnings she's ignoring.
Don't affect my game!
She'll explain. Claim she's immune, in tune with her body, so much so that Pat, the Red Star coach, makes her approach to Sedge and ask her to play for the first team. That night at home, someone mentions football.
Rob, you knew that we were going to see Alex and Linda on Sunday.
Oh, I forgot.
What are you gonna do about it?
Well, there's nothing much I can do now. I did tell Pat that she could play.
You'll have to phone this Pat up and tell her that we've got something else on.
I can't.
Of course you can.
She'd be letting the entire team down.
And what about us letting Alex and Linda down? I'm not calling them and telling them that we're not gonna go down just because Sarah has a football match.
I'll do it if you want.
Don't be so facetious.
Well, I'm sure they'll understand.
I'm not.
You constantly get so wound up by it all?
I'm constantly having to back down over it all. I don't ever want her to play, Rob. She's way too young and the training is far too hard. To anything to make her stop. I hate it so much.
Well, she must be coping. Otherwise, they wouldn't play her.
Every Tuesday, you and her are off out training. I've accepted that now. If she keeps on getting picked, it's gonna be Sundays and you'll be off to God knows where and we won't even have weekends anymore. It's not fair on Debbie. Or me.
Well, it's not fair on Sedge to stop her from doing the one thing that she's good at.
Read all about it! Read all about it!
Red Star package stuns the Gunners.
Sedge, come on!
Sedge! Sedge! Sedge!
Stanbury hat-trick took Red Star Southampton to the home counties Division 1 following their victory over Arsenal.
Sedge! Sedge!
Passing time,
Passing ball.
passing goals, scoring records.
Judgment claims, critics claims.
Stanbury's soccer fame is just around the corner.
Yanaway Classic against all odds script.
As Sedge is kicked, but at an R and Sedge is tripped.
She's clipped another hurdle.
Temptation number 2.
Boom!
Plus Z makes
Makes
boom.
Booze. Sad and obvious downfall clues.
15 and drinking.
Sinking thrills with football skills.
Sedge should be as happy as a lark.
As she plays more teams off the park.
Here a goal.
There a goal.
Everywhere a goal.
Goal!
But Pat, the Red Star coach, has an ace up her sleeve. Some news of match day Sedge could not believe.
You're sub.
Pat had seen her down the pub.
And after the match, I want to chat.
And then thought Sedge, screw you! Deep inside, she knew.
She would have to savor Pat's word or two.
You know why you were a sub today, don't you?
No.
You can't keep missing training and expect to play. I sent a message in.
Georgie, best training tests the resolve of those who question your thrills, your skills.
I heard you were out with your mates.
I had it by back.
Then you should have the courtesy to phone me and tell me about it. What's more, you were late this morning.
It's not my fault.
It's your responsibility. If you're not going to speak to me, then what am I to believe?
I'm sorry.
You didn't look like you were ready for a football match this morning. Have you been drinking?
A bit.
It's not for me to say where you go or what you do, but training late after a hangover and missing training is not on while you're training for us.
I know.
I've got 13 players. I can't play one who misses and turns up late. You're no good to me like that.
It was only once.
Once too many. We've got really high hopes for you, Sedge. Girls like you don't come very often. You could really make a name for yourself. You mustn't throw it all away.
Both spinners and the work removed. Bit by bit, her attitudes improve. Mistakes she vows she won't repeat. Complete her case for finding a first-team place as a regular Red Star face.
Read all about it! Read all about it!
Red Star's Ginger Bombshell lived up to her lethal-in-the-box reputation again today as she repeatedly weaved her way into Fulham's penalty area, setting up 2 spectacular goals for her teammates.
Red Star champions!
Star Shane, proud Lions!
Young Sarah Stanbury shone today in one of Red Star's finest performances of the season. I would hope that, like many of her teammates, she will sometime soon be accorded international honors.
News! Red hot news! Sedge's school football team win their division! Yeah! Without Sedge. Without Sedge? She's a girl.
However, 2 years later, she had the IGCSE exam. She achieved the highest marks than any other person in her football team.
More
Good
news?
news.
I got a phone call from Liz Deggan.
The England Under-21 manager?
Yeah, she wants you to join in at the training the weekend at Lil Shaw.
You're joking.
You worked hard for this, Sedge. You got some rough patches, but you've pulled through.
Oh, what do you reckon my chances are?
It depends on how we play.
I want that number 7 shirt, Pat.
Go out and get it then.
Sedge! Sedge! Sedge!
Rob, what are you doing?
Nearly done it.
Sedge, is that you?
Yeah.
Had a good birthday.
What, at school with a math exam?
When they're over, you're really going to miss
The only thing I'll miss is PE and messing around Miss Darlick's lesson. If you don't hand in your homework, I will exterminate you.
Miss Phipps is a very nice person.
She's a crap teacher.
I don't know how she puts up with you all.
She doesn't. She checks most of us out. She must have the smallest classes in the world.
Oh, Paul phoned. He's coming over.
What now?
And there's a letter for you in the kitchen. Think it's about the England under 21s.
Here you are, love.
Yes!
Go on then, open it.
Alright, Mom, calm down.
What does it say then?
Hang on.
Is it?
It's the arrangements for the training
Oh,
weekend.
Debbie will be pleased to away for the whole weekend.
I can just imagine it.
Wicked.
More like I'll be glad to get away from her.
Sedge, you'd better step up your training.
No need, I'm as fit as can be.
What about your Achilles?
Sorted.
I hope it is.
It is, don't worry.
Oh, here's Paul.
Happy birthday, Sedge. I made you this card.
What, couldn't be bothered to buy me one then?
I'm not wasting my money on you.
Oh, Paul, you just don't care for me.
Sedge, I care for you more than all the leaves on an autumn.
Oh, Paul.
Go on, Sedge. Tell Paul the good news.
Paul, that's vulgar. That's really disgusting. How can you draw on someone's birthday card?
Let's have a look then.
No way.
Hey, those must have set someone back quite a bit.
Guess who bought them?
Your mom?
Got it in one.
Seriously.
You were really interested in that catalog, weren't you?
I wanted to get you the ones that you liked.
Good for changing attitude much?
I really admire what she's done. She's had no help from me, and she's had to be so determined. I really admire what she's done.
Have you gotten to the England team?
I got invited to the training weekend.
Oh, here's Debbie. I'll just let her in.
So, Mom,
Yes?
when are you gonna let me have my football trophies on display down here?
Never.
She won't ever really change.
Got to draw the line somewhere.
Dad, Sedge, can I tell you something?
Yes, Debbie?
Go
Sedge,
on.
are you listening?
Yes, go on.
I scored a goal today.
That's more like it, Debs.
What did you say, Deborah?
It was a header.
Have you been playing football at school lately?
Yes, it was wicked.
Rob, don't you go thinking that you can do everything that Sarah's done. Rob, I need you to have a word with her.
No way. I am not going through all of that again.
You wait, Mom. Soon, Sedge and me will both be playing for England.
I went for the training weekend, even though I knew I had an injury to my Achilles.
She was selected for the Bulgaria tour.
When I told Pat, she said I wasn't fit enough.
She said that Sedge had a lot of time and she wouldn't do herself justice.
That year, we went on to appear in the FA Cup finals, and we were runners-up in our first season in the National Premier League.
Even though Sedge has been playing for all these years, in my mind, nothing's really changed about the women's game. There's still no payment, and Sedge had to pay for all of her traveling expenses.
I'm 26 now. I still live in Southampton, and I play for Wimbledon. They're not in the Premiership, but we've been 1 point up going up in the last 2 seasons. And I scored 25 to 35 goals every season.
Sedge has to work and arrange that around her football, even though she's playing for one of the best teams in Southampton. It's not right.
Dad, I don't want it to sound like I'm moaning. Nothing will ever really stop me from playing football. I still get the same butterflies every game, and I still love scoring goals. I still love football, and I still want to play for England.
Watch this space!
Yeah, more than anything, I still want to play for England.
Miss Katie's probably freaking out because this wasn't planned. She doesn't know what's going on. But we just wanted to say thank you so much to one of the most amazing women and teachers we will ever be so blessed to have. Miss Katie, would you please come down here? And we all pitched in together to show you just how much all your effort and love means to us.
Oh, I love you all so much. Thank you. hanging around with my mates and doing a bit of drama. So it's great fun. And there's also some people in the audience who have been with us before, and I'm really happy to see you guys. Lovely to see you as well. Thank you for coming. I hope you enjoy and have a lovely summer. Bye.
Oh my god, what is this? Oh my god! Hi! Okay, we're gonna get inside. It's too crowded here. They like block everything. Hello. Thank you.
That's right. I am here.
Who called me, by the way? Oh, okay. Just, you know, I lost my phone, and it was a new phone, so I had no idea who was calling me.
You would have gotten that.
You did great.
Get down on stage. Was it funny at least? Yeah, I really was really good. Yeah, it's fine, but it's just that.
I'm so sorry.
Here! Oh my god!
Viking.
Oh my god!
Performing for a change, the other way around. Not your improvisation was so bad. The first prompt, I freaked out. You were like, when I saw that you messed up like that, I was like, I didn't want to make a mistake. I was like, everyone joined in. Oh my god.
Last night. We're two different casts.
Guys, we need to get on Katie's bra.
We need to get what?
Oh, the bra. Are you coming back? Are you there, Miss B? Are you
I'm not gonna come. Guys, I must leave before my drama teacher does.
Hey, Sam. Oh, yeah.
Sounds good.
It was amazing. So you are
My twin brother.
It was great! Did you guys see my
around the person.
Do you see it?
Hello, new person. What is your name?
Aiden, I am Helena's friend.
Hi. Oh my God, Helena has friends.
Bro! Do you see that? Circus kids. Circus kids.
Wow.
It's circus slash.
28.
It could be circus kids. Like actual circus kids. Like Robin.
Eileen's here! Everybody, see you!
Yesterday was Cosmo and me.
You're not saying bye to me.
Hey guys!
Wait, Mom. Let's go. I told her I'd be late.
Who's not coming out anytime?
Me. I will see you later. That was brilliant. I love it.
You made a wonderful call. Great on poems. And the gun part, great. Fine. How are you?
Good, how are you? My mom doesn't like dropping.
I think I am on the stage.
Sorry?
I have some.